Well, I never thought that I would be talking about a brand new playground in the middle of winter, but here it is, folks. We are at Broadview Park at 28th Avenue and 6th Street. And I know that for those of you who have been following parks in 2021 and now into 2022, that you had been waiting for this park and this playground to see those improvements. And here it is. And here to tell us about the brand new playground that we've got here at Broadview and more to come, we have Clint Anders, who's the city's parks planner. Clint, great to have you here today.
Hi, I'm excited to be here.
I know, we're both excited. We're trying to hold our excitement and not just go running behind us and partake in all of this excitement that's behind us. But I want to go back just a little bit on Broadview Park. This is one of many playgrounds and parks projects that are pretty much kind of always happening. But in 2021, we hit Broadview.
Yeah, so this was kind of like two projects in one. We were replacing the old restroom and the existing shelter. And so now we have a new shelter and a new restroom. And then the playground upgrades were a separate project, so we try to do them at the same time. So it's almost like we're bringing a whole new park to Broadview.
Absolutely, and of course you and I have been working together on this project a little bit, so I was excited to see it come to fruition, and here behind us, here it is. And hopefully by the time this segment airs, folks are able to come out and enjoy it. One of the things that I know you worked really hard on with this project is making it fun for all ages.
Exactly. Yeah, we started everything with your help with a survey for the community to figure out what exactly people wanted. And so when we put this project out to bid, put this design out to bid, we tried to make sure all those elements, as many as we could afford, were incorporated into the final design. And at the same time, making it accessible for all ages. I always try to think about building a playground that is like fun for the whole family, and it has like a certain memorable feature that kids will want to come back to.
Yeah, so right before this segment, Clint and I were walking around a little bit and checking things out, and there are some little fun features that I wasn't aware that was going to be here. A little bit of a, what do you want to call it, scavenger hunt, if you will.
Yeah.
But there's just some fun things that you can do right here behind us. This is the one thing that stood out to me when I saw the original design, or at least the renderings of it, and it's the big tree.
Yeah, the big tree is like a 5 to 12-year-old structure. And it's kind of a focal point if you're that age group. It's a really fun climbing feature, and then it's got other little elements that branch off of it. And then we have a smaller structure for ages 2 to 5, and then lots of stuff for toddlers to play on too.
Yeah, I have a feeling that you're going to have all ages checking out everything, even if it's for the toddlers, because one of my favorite is the rabbit.
Oh yeah, the rabbit's going to be a hit.
The rabbit's really great. So I want to make sure that we mention Star Playgrounds, who helped make all of this happen and worked really hard to try to get things in, even with some delays. You got to love COVID, kind of back things up a little bit as far as when the equipment was able to come in. But you mentioned the residents before and the survey that we did with them and asking them what they want. So I know you want to take a chance to thank those folks who participated.
Yeah, and again, thank you so much for taking the survey and all your emails and your calls asking about the playground. It's been really exciting to talk about, and we've got some new playgrounds starting up in 2022, so I hope that we'll be able to involve the community even more.
So this guy's like a professional. He just segued us to the next part without me even trying. So let's talk about those next parks. Now, one of those that started just about the time that we started working on Broadview here is Greeley West Park. And kind of a similar deal there. They're getting a new playground.
Yeah, Greeley West is going to be a drastic improvement. It's a very small playground. Kind of sad playground right now, but we're going to expand that playground footprint. So that's kind of been the reason for the delay between the survey and construction. And then we're probably going to use some different safety servicing over there, so we'll have to wait until spring and warmer temperatures to start that construction. But that'll be a really fun one. And then Sanborn Park and Anna Gimmestad will get playground upgrades in 2022 as well.
So the folks who are over by Sanborn and Anna Gimmestad, they need to listen up now.
Yes.
Because we are going to be looking for their input once again about what they'd like to see. Because, as I'm sure you'd want to mention, that not every park is going to be the same. We're trying to mix them up and make them, personalized to the neighborhoods.
Exactly, yeah. So I really hope the community gets involved, takes a survey, let us know what kind of playground styles you like, what sort of elements the kids want to see in the park, and we will try and get that built.
All right, now one other thing I want to make sure that we mention is a brand new park that is going into Centennial Park.
Oh yeah, so
Playground, excuse me.
yeah, Centennial Park doesn't have a playground, so we're working on finalizing design for that playground, and hopefully we'll see that one come next year too.
All right. Well, Clint, thank you so much for being here today. We're going to say cut here in a second, and you can go and play on the playground equipment. We'll give you permission, even though I know he's already done it. That's a secret between him and I, sort of. So thank you so much for being here. Thanks for letting me take part and being a part of your playground.
Yeah, you bet. Thanks so much for your help, Amy.
All right, so like we said, there's more to come here in Greeley as far as parks and playgrounds. So if you want more information, make sure you head on over to the website, and that's at greeleygov.com/parks. And again, those of you at Sanborn and Anna Gimmestad, make sure you're checking out that website and listen up for your chance to tell us what you want. greeleygov.com/parks.